Good evening, this is Ethelred, the worst Civ player on YouTube. Currently, the year is 1948, and that means that we missed 1 year's worth of history, 1947, where British India left the UK's Commonwealth and became India and Pakistan. So in the end of the last episode, the World's Fair passed, which means that I'm not even going to I guess I'll check out the effects, but I don't think I'm going to put any hammers towards that. And the world religion of Catholicism passed, which means that we now have +2 delegates in the World Congress. We have a vote coming up in 15 turns for world leader. I'm not going to try for that. I will try to win the next vote. So that'll be about 30 turns from now, bringing us to about 575 or so. That's the vote I expect to win. Alright, Siam and Korea are now friends. I have tried the entire game to get them to be enemies with one another, and I have not succeeded despite all of my best efforts. Let me start a timer here. We'll click next turn and roll a turn. And also in 1948, Burma and Palestine both left the Commonwealth. And the National Health System, I don't know, the NHS, it came into existence. So yay for that. Great writer. I don't think I have any use at this point to create a great work. So we'll just go ahead and pop him for culture as soon as we get to him. Nottingham is done with its first nuclear missile, so you know what it's going to do next? It's going to make another nuclear missile. Just because that's how I plan on keeping our country safe. Which I suppose is a policy pursued by many of the small countries of the world. Build a couple of nukes and no one will attack. Canterbury? Canterbury needs people. It's still only at 10 citizens. However, let's be real about this. Time is running out in this game. Building a hotel would be kind of a waste. So I see myself... Oh, here. World's Fair. Hosted fair. Culture increases by 100%. Don't care. Oh, a groundbreaking invention. Free. But I'm past the point where I even need social policies. So let's just do wealth. And that really is cheap of me. Now let's go ahead and set gold focus here. And there's our nuke. We'll just sleep that. Set these cargo ships. And I think that we're going to start the war against Korea in this episode. So I said we'd go ahead and pop him for culture. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Next, this worker will go improve that aluminum. Not that I really think that's needed anymore. And here we go. I think that we're ready to start this war. We have no trade routes. They've denounced us. We've denounced them. And he called me uncivilized. I don't even care. Let's move our battleships into range with some aircraft cover. We'll sneak this wolf pack up and have it hit. Bam. There's one of his turtle ships. Teach you for having turtle ships in 1948. Move our destroyers up to cover our flanks. Bring this battleship up, and what can I hit with it? Can I move it here and hit the city? Yes. We will just start bombarding the city at this point. And we've got some infantry units back here that we can bring up when it is time. Alright, cover our flanks. You just sit there and chill. And next. All that in 1 year. Okay, this is the turn where everyone says that I'm fabulous and they love me because I just built a nuke. Right? Okay, bunch of butt kissing from a bunch of different leaders. And 1948, oh yeah, we already did the Burma-Palestine thing. Golden Age, that's well timed. I'm just going to rack up cash. I'm just going to use the cash to sit on it And we will make a push later, like I said. Except for the fact that I will reinforce any city-states that look like they're getting ready to leave. Which, by the way, Sydney, we could probably move Charlotte out of Sydney to Valletta. Let's take a look at that spy thing here. Charlotte, 2 turns. We'll wait 2 turns. Let you rig another election. And bombardment. I don't even plan on keeping this city. I would have preferred this city stayed in Mongolian hands, but, well, it didn't. So I think we'll just leave everybody else right where they are. And when I'm ready to capture that city, I'll just capture it and raise it. 7 population. That means I gotta hold on to it for something like, uh-oh, Korea just completed the booster. That means we are running out of time in this game. And if I don't hurry my butt up, we will be losing this game to a science victory. Right. So I'm going to drive a knife into the heart of Korea if I can. Not that that will necessarily do anything to stop their science victory. But you know how it goes. One must do what one can. Alright. Just watch. And Hubble Space Telescope. 12 turns. It'll be interesting to see if we can build that. Recycling center, recycling center. So we're working on recycling centers that we probably don't even need. No longer the ally of Valletta. And our sub has gotten promoted. And we've got... That's nice. We got ourselves a scientist with faith. This fellow will promote himself to be improved against land units. This sub will wolf pack and fall back because I don't plan on losing a sub. In fact, if these ships want to dance, they can dance with battleships. Yeah, I didn't think they would like that. This is why I waited until I had battleships, was simply to be able to deal with those what do we call them, turtle ships. What else? So have I decided that we don't need these recycling centers? Well, we're more than halfway done with them. I might as well finish them, but when we're done, we're going to go ahead and just queue up gold. Because at this point we're going to focus the gold game for the 41 turns from now, diplomatic victory. And if I don't win then, it's probably a loss. So I'm literally going to cash in all my chips for the 41 turns from now win. Got our elections won, so now I can move Charlotte. I was going to move her to Valletta, which I will go ahead and put a little bit of gold into. And actually, maybe Valletta is not the right place for her. Maybe I should move all of these guys. Like, look at this. Quebec City, Sydney, Yerevan. Yeah, all of those. We'll leave James right where he is. We'll move all the rest of them, and we need to move them to Zanzibar and Zurich and Panama. Let's do that right now. Zanzibar, all Z's. Zanzibar, Zurich, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, Panama City. We're going to leave James where he was. Oh, that stinks. I already moved him. Panama City. Let's pick Panama. There it is. Panama. And that means we've done screwed up something. We were going to leave this guy where he was on Mbanza, Congo, so we will... Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to move Mycroft to Mbanza, Congo. Where is it? Right there. Alright, so that leaves Gwendolyn. You know, I thought when I read the description of England's ability to have one extra spy, I thought that was really lackluster. But in practice, it's fantastic. 1950, by the way, this is the end of the history that I'm going to cover in my series. I'm not going to go past 1950, not in this one or in any others. In Babylon, I went all the way up to something like 2003. I'm not going to do that anymore. I figured 1950 is far enough. It's within living memories, and I don't want to tread over hot political topics. So we got a couple of things here. 1952, George VI died of old age, and he was replaced by Queen Elizabeth II, the current reigning Queen of England. There's just one more piece of history. It's by special request. It's in 1963. It's not serious at all. It's just fun. We'll get to that in 1963. Other than that, we're done with history for this playthrough, and now all we have left to do is win or lose. So we will focus on that. And speaking of focusing on that, I think this city is just about dead. The real question is, will we be able to raise it before their units arrive? Because I suspect that their units will arrive hot and heavy once we occupy it. Probably we're not going to deal with too much of the might and fury of Korea until we take that city, and then I expect all hell to break loose. A helicopter gunship. Is that embarked, or is that... I mean, can it fight while it's embarked? Why are they even bringing it out here? Look at this. Boom. I really expected that to die when I hit it. So we'll move our sub over here, deal with that. And can I hit it from here? Good. Okay, there's one less helicopter gunship to worry about. And this city is going down. Now it is time for us to bring up this unit. It will chill this round, but next round it will occupy that city. And we will pop that guy for the internet. Great. So at this point, it's full on with great scientists. By the way, I would like to point out, I think at this point I've gotten one great scientist from Faith. We're going to count the number of great scientists we get from Faith and see if this strategy of mine was worth it. I'm starting to think it's too late in the game for us to really get a lot of great scientists out of this. Maybe focusing this much on Faith, although it was certainly useful for Tithe, and I would like to know, how much gold am I getting in Tithe? Is there some way I can figure that out? I would like to see that. Other than that, I got 10 happiness from pagodas. Pagodas certainly were helpful when we were going through a difficult period in our time. And it doesn't list here how much we're getting from Tithe. So the pagodas were useful. There's no denying that. Alright. And now we take down this city and hit it. And now we'll just start... Do I raise the city? Yes, I raise it. And it needs to die. Good, only 3 turns. I'm glad to see that. Have our subs sit out here by our infantry units. And now the race will be simply to protect the city for 3 turns. Can we do that? Can we protect it for 3 turns? Just to burn it to the ground so that we can then focus on whatever that city is. I'm not going to accept any peace deals with Korea right now. We have nothing to talk about. See, here come their units. And we will just shoot them as they get close. As soon as they get in range, we'll blast them away. Unit promotion. Oh, really? Is that a paratrooper? That's nice. That's cool. I appreciate a paratrooper. I wish it was over in Korea. Wonder who Ramkhan is attacking. New unit from Mbanza. That would be the paratrooper. Bluetooth is at war with the Ottomans. And, yeah, I don't even care what the city builds. So build a monument. Okay, speaking of this city, let us see, what can we hit from here? We will hit this helicopter. I'm shocked that didn't kill the helicopter. That certainly does. So can we hit the rocket? Yep, great. And that rocket is dead. And what's our range on the sub? Brings us within striking range of that helicopter gunship. We'll keep our aircraft carrier close and our flank protection close. All right. 7 turns left. Really, at this point, I'm just running out the clock. I'm just gathering gold and running out the clock. This worker, I would love to keep him, but we're just going to delete him. Get the gold for it while we can. And yeah, lots of troops, but will they be able to do anything in time? In fact, actually, this gives us plenty of opportunity to shoot troops. I think that this really turns this bay area, this harbor, into a duck shoot. Okay, nice. All right. We will go ahead and start pounding units like that. It takes more shooting at these guys than I would have really expected. Okay, and the rocket artillery, nice. Alright, so he really is bleeding units now, and I think that we will have succeeded in destroying that, whatever that city is. I can't even pronounce the city, I'm not even going to try. I would have kind of liked to have kept this city long enough to heal my units, but it's clearly not a city that I'm going to be able to keep. Just look at all these units he's able to throw at it. So I'm not going to make that fight. And there it is. That city is ours. Tech, I don't even care about at this point. I feel bad. I feel like I've taken the cheap win with a diplomatic victory. And it's true, I have. But after all, I started this game with no luxuries and never had iron. Only had 2 horse improvement tiles. Didn't have aluminum. In fact, I'm still working on aluminum. Yeah. It's another 10 turns until we have our own aluminum. So, I don't feel that bad, actually. Okay, city's gone. It is literally, at this point, a duck shoot. Just to kill off units. And I'm loving it. This is kind of why I brought my units and took that city, was just to shoot ducks. I wonder if I can... can they shoot back? I don't think so. Oh, wow, they can! They can shoot their rocket artillery while they're embarked. I had no idea. That's very interesting to know. We will... Oh, look, and there's a sub. That's even better to know. So, that means I should shoot him. Where can I move my unit? Can I move him? No, I can't move him here, but I can move him here, and then I can... Yeah, that's not altogether bad, although I'm afraid I'm going to lose that sub now. Let's bring that infantry back and bring another one up. We'll just snooze those units. I'm a little concerned about what that... Oh, and it's a nuclear sub too. It's probably going to kill my sub. Yeah. Ah, shoot. He did. He killed my sub. That's too bad. Well... It's 1 unit lost. It's not the end of the world. Although, as much as I want to get targeting 3 on this guy's not going to exist anymore if I don't heal him. So, can I shoot him? Yep, I can. Actually, that's nice. And I wonder if I could... I'm concerned that... Can I hit and move? Can I hit him and then dodge again? Let's see. So, because I want to dodge out of sight, I don't want to be stuck there. Because if I do, unit will withdraw when faced with a melee attack. What is this? Chance of withdrawal decreased against fast. I don't even know what that is. My concern is I come over here and take out this sub, and then I'll be stuck there for this city to kill me. So I'll have to kill that unit with a battleship. Destroyer. Wow. That destroyer couldn't even kill a worker. I feel so disappointed. Oh well, patience. And I got nothing to do with this Great Admiral except tell him to move to the fight. Move to where the fight is. I really actually would like to capture a city that I could use as a repair depot, but clearly this city here was not going to be it. I don't know what city it will be. Maybe it will be Gangneung. Maybe. Actually, it's not the worst idea ever. I'll just leave that infantry out there in the ocean to wait forever. And it's ironic that at this point I'm basically focusing this game on a naval combat because I don't have anything else to do at this point except build gold and wait for the end of the game. So, unit promotion, naval units against attacking cities, visibility range, movement. Well, it is the end of the game. We'll heal him instantly. And we will see what we can do about taking out... There, nice. About taking out some of these land units. And that's the land units. Ah, shoot, I don't even care what happens to that worker. There you go, Mongolia. It's yours. 3 turns. Let's go ahead and reinforce our ownership of these city-states. Not this turn, 2 turns from now. So that we can be sure to win this, not win, but have the highest number of votes in this next world leader election. That way I can get the +2 permanent delegates. Zanzibar searches for science. And after this world leader business, then we will go ahead and 20, yeah, let's do it. Okay, alright, so commerce, why not? One more turn and we'll do the World Congress thing and we will conclude this game. What do I do right now? Oh, I see what we do. We kill that rocket artillery and we bring this destroyer over here and we start lining up our battleships for... You'll watch our flank. You'll come over here. Yes, and this way we'll be able to start firing on Gangneung. That will be our next target. In fact, can we shoot from here? Yeah, nice. I love these battleships. From here? Yep, great. From here? Beautiful. I love it. I love it. And this destroyer will come over, say, like right about there. Or, excuse me, battleship. And you'll embark because I'll need you embarked Destroyer, you can just chill right there and watch for... Actually, I saw that. I saw that submarine over there. You know, this military engagement is actually just something to do to keep myself and Korea busy, because this game doesn't even rely on this military engagement at all. I'm just literally running out turns to do the whole Diplo win. And if I can get Seoul, I'll feel like I really, you know, I hit this game hard. Okay, visibility, range, golly. Ooh, jeez, this is hard. Do I do land units? Because there will be a lot of land units around here. It's either that or supply to be able to heal outside enemy territory. I think I'm going to go with land units. And we will bombard the city. Yep. Because that's the way we roll. Ah, man, I can't hit it from here. Can I hit it from... I want to be careful edging into this bay here, but can I hit it from here? Got to be careful in here. In fact, I should bring my destroyer in so I can watch for... And I'll bring this destroyer over here because I know there's a sub over here, so it'll protect this flank. Nothing seems to be coming from Wonju. And don't let me forget, this is the turn where I go get city-states. Wow, Ethiopia has really put gold into city-states. 28 in order to beat you. 28. That's a lot. That's right here. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to give. I could give 750 and get 30, and then be fighting for this again. Yeah. No, we'll just do that. So definitely the ally Valletta now, and 34 for this city. It'll be another 1,000 gold. And what's next? 165, 113, 82, 71. Just looking for city-states. Wow, the city-states really get expensive down towards the end. What's the cheapest? I'll put some gold in towards the cheapest. The cheapest is going to be Cape Town. So I will give... Actually, there we go. I'm allies with them, and that's the end of that. Chill out and watch. We'll go through this next election, and then that's the end of this episode. So I do, again, expect to come out with the highest number of votes. Get the permanent +2 delegates, and then that will set us up for 30 turns from now, the final vote, which I had better make tons and tons and tons of gold between now and then if I'm going to... Oh wow, I forgot about the Hubble Space Telescope. Assign for England. See, now that was 40. We need 51 votes to win, so I need 11 more delegates. I will get 2 more just from coming out on top here, so that will be 9 more delegates, or 5 more city-states. I think that's 5 more city-states. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. That... Ow. What happened to this battleship? Seriously, what is this tank hitting me from over there? Die, tank. Golly. How rude. Oh, look there. It's that rocket artillery that's hitting me. Well, what we do to cities is bombard them. That's right. We've assigned all of our delegates. We've bought all of our things. We'll pop this guy for that. And we will sleep this great scientist. So that'll be another... that'll be another one. You know, I should just set London on gold right now. There's no way I can win the science victory. Of course, I said that with Babylon, and look what happened to me. So maybe I should just finish out the Apollo program. Battleship was bombarded by rocket artillery. Okay, so that rocket artillery is abusing us, and I need to deal with that city. No world leader chosen. I came in first place. I got 2 delegates. And my next proposal... No.